Ananda Lewis was a fixture in my teenage years, right? If you grew up watching BET Teen Summit, if you remember the MTV VJs, right? The video jockeys, not the disc jockeys, but the video jockeys, you have vivid memories of Ananda Lewis. So RIP, rest in peace to Ananda Lewis, and we want to send prayers and thoughts to her family and loved ones. But this one was really one that really resonates with me because she was a key fixture in my coming of age. I remember those teen summit, sessions and the interviews, etc. I remember everything on MTV. Like MTV was like the cornerstone of culture as a kid, right? Like in your teenage years. And she was a huge part of that. But this being about the mindset QB and you becoming the quarterback of your mindset, I really wanted to talk a little bit about the last few years of her life as it pertains to cultivating a mindset that is conducive to you getting the most out of your life. So as some know, or some maybe don't know, a few years back, she actually revealed that she had stage 3 breast cancer. And one of the things that she emphasized was that she didn't discover she had breast cancer until stage 3 due to the fact that, she didn't go through various, precautionary, scenarios like mammograms and all. She didn't really follow up with a lot of those processes beforehand. And that allowed her to not catch this thing earlier. And so she spent the last few years of her life really, using her platform to encourage women, but people in general, to take the necessary steps to be preventative with regards to anything that you may be dealing with, in your health. And so this is one of those things as it pertains to mindset that I really took a lot from, because even in challenging times, we can use our challenge as an opportunity to help others, right? I learned a poem years ago called The Bridge Builder. And one of the things about the bridge builder is that, you're building this bridge not for yourself because you've already crossed, but you build a bridge to cross the chasm that people coming behind you have the ability to cross. And that to me really is a symbol of a strong mindset. That's someone who really understands that their life is not their own. Their life is much bigger than the actual time that they have here on earth. And the ultimate goal is for you to be, a testimony that can be of service to others that are coming behind you. And to me, what Ananda Lewis prioritized in the last few years of her life was just that. She did an Essence magazine article a few months back in which she really kind of highlighted, preventative care and some of the things that she could have done differently and all of that. But the whole point of it was to encourage people to be proactive in their health and in their wellness. And so though that, she was towards the end of her life, she used her platform to help others that are coming behind her. And to me, that is a true testament of someone who is really operating as the quarterback of their mindset. And one of the things that really stood out to me was I was looking at a post that she made a couple of months ago, and there was a lady who made a statement on her post and said, "I really love your positive, bright spirit. I find it so hard to be positive in gloomy situations. You are an inspiration to me." And 12 weeks ago, Ananda responded to this comment, and she said, "I just always remember this life is meant to be temporary no matter what we do. So while I'm here, I may as well be as joyful as possible. What's after this life is the true living, in my opinion. We're here to love, learn, grow, and leave. Find things that help you stay in the high vibration, and also accept it's okay to be sad as well sometimes. This is some of the hardest stuff anyone has to go through, but you are stronger than you know." Her giving that wisdom to someone who is going through something, again, is a true testament to really being the quarterback of your mindset. When you understand that maybe your end is coming soon, and you know that, but yet in the midst of that, you can still be a light to others. That is what it's all about. That's what being the quarterback of your mindset is all about. In the midst of challenging circumstances, you're still able to shine that light so that others can, take wisdom and make decisions and operate in a way that benefits them and those that they touch. That's what this thing is all about. My purpose in life really is to help you become the quarterback of your mindset. I'm not the mindset QB, right? But I love finding stories of, resiliency and individuals who really are true testament of really being the quarterback of your mindset. And again, we're not perfect. We all make decisions that are not going to be perfect. We have things that maybe we could have done differently if given an opportunity, but the reality is we own them. And once you understand what's going on, you look at the situation, you take an inventory of what's going on, and then you say, how can I be of service? How can I be of value? I heard something the other day and it said, you only get nervous, or this individual said he only gets nervous when he performs. He never gets nervous when he's serving. So if you put yourself in the mindset of serving as opposed to performing, there's no need to get nervous. Just serve. Use what you have as a platform to make the lives of other people better. Live a life of joy. And when it's time for you to go meet the Lord, then guess what? You can get that well done, my good and faithful servant. And so shout out to the family of Ananda Lewis. Rest in peace. Again, a piece of my childhood, being a brother in his mid 40s, this one hit because there were a lot of memories there. So anyway, you all, again, take action, be the quarterback of your mindset, live a life full of joy, do what's important, and have a little fun in the process. Y'all be blessed, well, and wise. Y'all take care. Peace.